your mind in that fourth set? I mean, you were kind of pretty stoic standing there on the side.
We just weren't playing good, and I think we got to 17 and just make that decision that how do we get Claudia a little bit of rhythm, put her in for Sarah, and let Sarah get her legs underneath her. Same thing with Luana, just get her out of there for 5 or 6 points and give her an extra 3 or 4 minutes, and that's kind of what we did down the stretch, and got out of hand once we decided to do that. But you know, at some point you got to look at big picture, and that's what we did.
Coaches during that second set where it was just a marathonical set, and then into set number three, did you kind of feel like that fatigue just sway in a little bit and then carried over into set four a little bit more?
I'm not sure we were fatigued. Like they like I mean, we had to work really hard to win set two, and then we just let them off the hook coming out in set three. Like we tried to put Claudia in for the first time. She's been out for, I mean, since over a week now. Week and a half. She hasn't taken a ton of reps. She started taking reps back here, and we put her in, and I mean, went in and she gave 5 points away right away to start. And I mean, I was just being out of rhythm, and it didn't work. It was something we tried, and it really gave them momentum coming off a second set that they played really well, and then we didn't play well at the start of the third, and they kind of got out on us.
And the last one I do have for you, Southern Utah is coming up next in a quick turnaround. What do you adjust on both ends of the court to try to limit those mistakes that happened today?
Southern Utah's a little bit different. We really weren't prepared for their setter to attack as much as she did, and probably should have been. I thought that she did a nice job, especially early, kind of stressing us out. And Southern Utah's setter does the same thing. So we're gonna have to be a little bit better about getting on her and limiting her. And as we scouted Utah Tech, they didn't really have one person they went to a ton. I mean, 15 has kind of been their go-to, and she's not really the one that killed us. We let 11 and 5 get loose, and we got to do a better job on them. I felt like we didn't make the adjustments on 5, like we did at Tarleton. 20 started hot against us at Tarleton. We made the adjustments. 5 she was doing two things. She was hitting the ball in the 5-6 seam, and she was tipping balls to zone 1, and we didn't handle either one of those very well tonight. So we just got to make those adjustments during the match, like we have been making them, and we did it tonight, and it stretched the match out. When we make those adjustments right away, we'd probably get out of here in 3 had we done that.
What do you think you and the team will take away from this game to help you in your upcoming?
For us, like we gotta be prepared every single night. I think sometimes like Tarleton's quickly developing into a rival game for us. So they were up for the Tarleton match, and anytime you play New Mexico State, they're up. Everybody's going to get up for those matches, and our challenge is going to be how do we get up for, other people in the WAC that we don't have that history with, because everybody's good. I mean, you guys saw it tonight. That team's way better than their record shows, and they're definitely capable of going and beating a lot of people in the WAC. I mean, they play like tonight, they're going to give New Mexico State a handful on Saturday, I'm sure. So that's our job, is how do we get them focused in and get them really ready to prepare no matter who we're playing. And I mean, that's on us as a staff to challenge them and get them up, and hopefully they rise to the challenge.